What's going on, everyone? Dilly here again with another video with my friend Matt. This time
What's up?
we're gonna be talking about our top 5 albums of the year. This is our opinion, not off sales, not off
Strictly
anything.
rap.
Yeah, we're rap guys.
Only thing we listen to, really.
And like I said, our opinions, just what we enjoyed, nothing with sales or anything like that. And to start it off, my number 5 was Logic's Bobby Tarantino 2. It could have very easily been Denzel's Taboo. But I just find myself listening to Bobby Tarantino 2 more. And I'm not really even a Logic guy. I don't really like his music. I like his music, but not crazy. I'm not really that big of a fan, I would say. But this album did it for me. I noticed with Logic, he doesn't really switch it up a lot. This album he did. He was just singing a little bit. He had a song with Marshmello, which I really enjoyed. And that's why I just find myself listening to it more than Taboo. So that's the only reason why it's over that. But yeah, that's my number 5.
My number 5 is Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone. I'm a big Post guy myself, But the features on the album really do it for me. Like Nicki, G-Eazy, YG, Sway Lee, 21 Savage, all of them. And we had to wait a little bit, but it was kind of worth the wait. I really enjoyed the album, the sounds that he had on it. Just classic Post album. The only bad thing is Nicki's verse, but we can get over that.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that album too. Didn't crack my top 5 though. My number 4 was Trippie Redd's Life's a Trip. He dropped 2 albums this year. The other one was A Love Letter to You 3. And I really just enjoyed Life's a Trip more. Trippie's one of the very few, he might be the only artist now that X is going RPX that really mixes the alternative sound in his rap. And he can also rap with anyone. He's a very good freestyler. He has good bars. And I just really liked Life's a Trip. A Love Letter to You 3. That could have been in here too. I didn't want to put 2 Trippies in here though, and I just liked Life's a Trip more. And I'm a big Trippy guy. Like I said, this is our opinions. It's not based off any sales or anything. So that's my 4.
Yeah, my number 4 is Goodbye and Good Riddance by Juice WRLD. His debut album, my rookie of the year. The dude took over, blew off from 2 songs. Literally from 2 songs, he became a star. You can't go to any festivals without him. You can't go without an album without him, apparently. He's featuring on everyone's shit. I like all 16 songs. I know they're all, like, in your feelings type. A lot of people don't like that. And now, especially showing that he can rap, just shows how, like, versatile he is. And just, I don't know, that album's up there for me just because, look at him now. He just became a star of 2 songs. That album, really. Yeah, that's my number 4.
That didn't crack my top 5. I'm a Juice WRLD fan, but I'll get to why that didn't crack my top 5 later. My number 3, Ski Master Slump God, Stokely. This was album for him was like make or break. He dropped an album earlier in the year called Book of Eli. He leaked it. He was butting heads with his record label. Record label didn't want to drop it. He did. He leaked it on SoundCloud. They took it off. Then they uploaded it. Took off Nationwide, which, in my opinion, could have easily been his next Catch Me Outside. Nationwide was such a good song.
Yeah,
They took it off.
It was good for the short period of time it was out.
But yeah, the album kind of ruined him on Book of Eli. And he even admits he wasn't in his right state of mind when he made that. He was going through some stuff. But Stokely, he put it all together. It starts off, the first song hits you because he's singing, and he really doesn't do that. Like, if you know Ski,
yeah, the X vibes going.
Yeah, I think X Dying got to him, and that he did it for him.
But the rest is just
the rest are all straight bars. Faucet Failure, all them. And he was really mixing like Reborn to Rebel. I don't think Old Ski would have made a song like Reborn to Rebel. I think X got to him a little bit when he died because if everyone knows that they were very good friends, they were best friends. And he absolutely killed this album. He even killed when he was singing, which I don't think he might have did once or twice before. But yeah, this album really did it for me. And he's one of the few artists that can have straight bars and mix it with that SoundCloud type of sound, like a Lil Pump or Smoke Perp and all them. And yeah, that's my number 3.
My number 3 is the Question Mark album by X. It's just, in my opinion, X's best piece of work that he's ever put out. It's just beautiful from start from finish. You go back and listen to it now since he's passed. You might shed a tear if you're that big into X. I know I have before. I mean, we just miss him. You know,
Mm-hmm.
his new album would be in here, but it just felt rushed, kinda.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to that later on in the video. So yeah, just R.I.P. X.
Yeah, R.I.P. My number 2 is this album's on everyone's list. It's 1 or 2 for everyone. Travis Scott, Astro World. He made us wait a very long time. There's nothing you can really say for this. It's just all bangers. It's Travis Scott. He's probably, if not the hottest artist, he's easily one of them.
Top 5 at least.
Yeah, he's easily top 5. He did the Astro World tour. I went to it. It was in Philly. I think he sold out everywhere he's been, and it's an arena tour too.
Yeah,
It's not
nuts.
it's a little higher than the thousands.
You gotta see
But,
him live. You just
Yeah,
gotta see him
he's a
live.
crazy live. I've seen him twice now
Seen him
at
at Rolling Loud.
Astro World and Rolling Loud.
This year at Rolling Loud, we'll see him again.
Yeah, and he's just an
Sure.
amazing performer. But album wise, he just had so many good features. He even got Frank Ocean to come out. Like Frank Ocean,
Surprise
Frank
feature,
Ocean
too.
don't even drop music like that. He got Frank Ocean somehow.
Nav came out for 13 seconds. He whispered. He was there.
But yeah, no, Astro World. I think everyone, if you're a hip hop rap fan, I think everyone agrees that if 1 or 2 on everyone's list,
Hmm.
and it's number 2 for me.
And then my number 2, this is biased. I know it's recently new. You may consider it 2019. But Championship, Meek Mill, my favorite rapper, you know, he had to be on my list. Come on. Look at me. This is my favorite rapper. If you know me, you know Meek somewhere on my list. But, I mean, he had the perfect features for a Meek album. He had Jay-Z, Roddy Ricch, his new sign, Future, Young Thug was on there, Rick Ross, you know, 21, everyone, Fabulous, Kodak, all of them were on there. He talks about serious shit in the world that's going on. I mean, you know, why isn't that, like, it's going to be talked about if he's talking about some serious stuff. And then, like, the production was perfect, I feel like. The samples, like, he used Jason Kelsey, Phil Collins. Like, you know, he just used everything. It was like everything in one. If you're a Meek fan, like, he did stuff that Meek wouldn't want to do. There was little parts of old Meek in there, I felt. But that's why he's my number 2. A little biased, but I had to be.
So now for number 1, for me, if you know me, you know what it is. XXS Tentacion, question mark. That album was, like my friend Matt said, that was one of his best pieces of work. It was just very good. He went back to his old self on this. For 17, he did something different. I thought it was really good, but I'm biased. 17 was very good. But this one, he was like, I feel like 17 didn't have that screamo type of stuff that he has on his SoundCloud and with Very Rare and Members Only.
He did everything on this album.
Yeah, this album with
he sung,
he sang, rap,
rock.
He went from
Scream.
an amazing screamo song to the song with Joey Badass, which is amazing bars.
Ooh.
And I don't think any rapper could pull something off with screamoing and then go into straight bars.
And then going to singing with
And then-
P&B Rock.
yeah.
Like, it's just...
He was the most versatile artist. He was probably one of the most versatile artists ever. And yeah, like Trippie Redd always said, his only competition was X, and I would agree with that because no one can mix that alternative sound like them. I think X was obviously better than Trippie. Huge Trippie guy though, but this album was just amazing. There was no bad song on it. The introduction, if you know X before he blew up and before he died, The Alone Part 3 gets you.
What was it, yesterday, 3 years ago, Look at Me dropped?
Yeah,
Like yesterday, 3 years ago. Like, and then just think, 3 years later, he's gone. He's one of the biggest artists, you know. At least we got to see him in person.
Yeah, we got to see him his last concert ever.
Yeah.
At Rolling Loud. I have videos of that. They'll never leave me.
Forever remember that.
That's probably my favorite artist of all time.
Every time I hear anything, I get chills with X. You know, I get a little emotional. But that's your number 1?
That's my number 1.
My number 1, like you already said, Astro World. It's always a toss-up between 1 and 2 for literally everyone, probably, if you enjoy rap. But, I mean, Astro World is just, like you said, it took long enough. He had the crazy features. Frank Ocean, like, where the hell? Frank Ocean doesn't even know. He doesn't even do his own music.
He doesn't do his own music.
You know, it's like, Frank Ocean, if you get someone to come out and do a feature and they don't even do their own music, it's gotta be some type of special occasion, you know? But no, all I gotta say is Sicko Mode.
So yeah,
Like,
that was probably the
you
best
can't-
song of 2018.
You can't go to a
That or
party
Mo Bamba.
without. You can't go to a party without hearing Mo Bamba or Sicko Mode. You can't go in someone's car without hearing Sicko Mode. I mean, go on Twitter right now. I guarantee you, you'll swipe down. There's 3 memes about Sicko Mode everywhere. It was all over. I mean, that's all you have to say if you want to talk about that. But I mean, yeah, there's the features, everything. Everything was just perfect for this year, at least on that album. But if Uzi dropped it, he
But
probably
my
would've
number
been my
5,
number
who was it?
one.
Logic. Logic would have been gone if Uzi dropped,
Dude,
and
Post
people would
would've-
have got dropped.
I know.
Not X. X still would have been my one no matter what, probably. But
Juice,
probably-
I mean, mine would have stayed the same, just probably Uzi at 1, honestly.
Yeah.
But
2019, where Uzi, you got to drop something, man. Waiting.
instead of a 6-minute new Paddock, you know, drop that
Which
album.
is fire, by the way,
It
even for
is,
6
but
minutes.
drop that album.
And my honorable mentions, like I already said, Denzel's Taboo. I was thinking about putting it 5, but the only reason I just see myself listening to Bobby Tarantino more. So that Taboo was an amazing album. It was Denzel's best work ever, I think. And another honorable mention for me was Meek. It was in my friend Matt's top 5. And the reason for Meek, it wasn't in my top 5 for me. I really did enjoy this album. If you know me, I'm not a huge Meek guy. This was the actual first album of Meek's I liked since I think it was Dreams Worth More Than Money, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
But not a huge Meek guy. But this album, for Meek album, was very good. It could have easily been 5 for me. It he's no one doubts his skills of freestyling, of spitting bars. The only reason why I see it, some songs just go too long, and a lot of times he just spits. Like, he doesn't really try to mix music. He just bars, and he's one of the best at bars.
He's
but
just getting whatever he has to get off his chest.
yeah, some of it goes too long. That's just like not my style. More of like just like a hyped up like 2-minute song. But yeah, Meek was very good. X's Skins wasn't on here. It could have been. I really did enjoy it, but like my friend Matt said, it just felt rushed. You can tell at the end of the one song, I forget what it was, you can hear him say, "Let's run it back." So that song probably wasn't even finished.
But we're looking forward to the new one this
The new
year.
one, I think that one's going to be a little more mastered. I think they just rushed that one. 6ix9ine's Dummy Boy. That could have easily made 369. 6ix9ine's Dummy Boy could have easily made the list.
Easily.
But half of the album was already out on singles. So it was like, the album itself didn't feel right because I already heard half of it.
Yeah, and with 6ix9ine, he's just a troll. He stole everyone's flow.
Yeah,
Chief Keef's 50s. You know, he just steals flows. But
That's
I
who
mean,
he
he
is.
still
He's a
makes
funny man.
bangers. He's
funny.
He's just the dude. We miss him on Instagram. At least I do.
Instagram's not
I
the
mean,
same without him.
I miss the dude. He might get the parole, but I don't know. We'll see. Free the dog.
Another one for me, Earl Sweatshirt. I'm a huge Earl's guy. It's got a future right now. And Earl's didn't crack it for me. I just didn't think it was as good as the others. It was still very good. If you're not gonna if you didn't listen to Earl and you're thinking because of me you're going to try it, you have to like a certain genre to like Earl. That's more of like a jazz, like acid rap. If you like Old Chance, you might like him. Yeah, Chance is another person that if he dropped an album in 2018, he probably would have been on my list at least.
Yeah,
But
he couldn't drop no albums.
Kanye's always in the conversation. Pusha T's Daytona. That was just straight bars, and that's why it wasn't for me, even though it was hot. But
don't really listen to Pusha, but I did listen to that album.
That was a really very good album. 21's. I'm not even a 21 guy, but the album he just dropped, I Am Over I Was amazing. My favorite song on there was Monsters featuring Childish Gambino, but
dude, he had features on there you would never think he would make a song.
I would never
like
expect
Schoolboy
him.
Q.
And
Honestly, I would never expect him and J. Cole to make a
yeah.
song. Shout out Markel Fultz. Hopefully you get healthy, but I still don't like you. but like you were saying about the 21, that would have been on my top 5 easily. But I consider it a 2019 album. I know it dropped in 2018, but it dropped the Friday before Christmas.
Yeah.
And like no one, with me, that's just too late for me. I know the Meek album dropped like a week before that, but I'm biased with Meek. That's the only reason why Meek's on my top 5. And but not saying it wasn't a good album, but that's why 21 didn't make mine.
And other than that, Lil Yachty, Lil Boat 2 was garbage, I think, but Nothing to Prove was fire. He had some great features on there, but it
Yeah.
didn't crack my top 5. That's just another mention I wanted to get out there. J-Rock, his album was very good, Redemption. Trippie Redd, like I said, Love Letter to You 3. I already talked about that. And yeah, those are really. Oh, and just an underrated album I kind of want to bring up. I didn't even think about putting it in top 5, but Rich Brian's Amen. That album was very
Rich
underrated.
Chiga.
Yeah, he that was better than I expected.
No,
I
yeah,
think
he does have a couple
I-
songs on there
yeah.
that.
I kind of thought of him as a meme rapper before that album, so I feel like that
Yeah.
album I just want to say because it changed his perspective.
And like he did production on it too by himself.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he
very
did-
talented. He manages a group.
Yeah.
I think he's a manager. He promotes a group, 88 Rising. I think he's a part of it. Maybe
He does a lot of stuff himself.
Yeah, he's just a very like independent person. I like him. Hopefully we get more music from him.
Yeah.
And those are my honorable mentions.
I got some. I got Reckless by Nav. I mean, I like Nav. Probably the only person in Delco knew Nav before he blew up with
He
the
put
song
me
with
on
Lil
Nav.
Uzi. Like you can almost ask all my friends about Nav. Like if they'll tell you.
Mm.
I mean, his new album Reckless or whatever. It only had 3 features. I mean, the Uzi song, Travis, the Quavo. I mean, all talented artists, but I mean, just not what Nav put out the year before, you know. But now he's underrated. Expect a big year from him this year. Another underrated album I have personally is Shy Glizzy Fully Loaded. It's just the features. It's just that's what does it for me really on that album. I mean, Shy Glizzy's still good, but if you go listen to the features and all that, you will enjoy it. I think. The 21 we already discussed, and then World on Drugs with Juice WRLD and Future. Only reason Future didn't show up. You know?
I didn't
It's
like Future on that album,
like
and I'm a Future guy.
Future, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it still did numbers, but if you showed up, that would have been top 3 maybe for me personally.
Yeah.
But another album like Tory Lanez one, the recent one, not the one before. I forget the name. It's like
Love Me Now or something.
yeah, something like that. The features on there are good. It's just NBA YoungBoy had a lot of stuff this year. Just I don't know. I mean, Cassius don't like them.
No, like NBA's alright.
Nah, for this one. Migos, I know
Oh,
Cassius.
I don't like Migos.
I know he
no,
can't
I thought you were talking about
stand
NBA.
Migos.
I like NBA.
No, I mean
No,
NBA.
yeah,
Yeah, I love NBA, but Migos,
I don't really like Migos.
Culture 2, it's like the reason why it was so big is all the singles that they had on there was already like out pretty much. That's why it's really not on my list. But I like Migos when they were
when they were dropping
like Fight Night.
Fight Night. Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
they were good. They sold out. They sold out for the
No,
radio.
yeah, they saw it for radio. But I mean, they still make quality songs, you know. It's like,
So, yeah, I mean, there's some songs I like, but I don't really like them as a lot.
yeah, it's just they make radio songs now.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, it's still something.
I'd
to
sell out
mention.
for that money. They're
Yeah,
billionaires.
fuck yeah.
But the Juice WRLD. The only reason that wasn't on my top 5 list is because it was mostly all sad songs. If he had like stuff like Armed and Dangerous on there, it would have easily cracked it. I think Juice WRLD's an amazing talent, easily Rookie of the Year. And I expect a big year from 2019.
Really big year.
So
And then we probably gotta mention these because people are gonna say we're haters. But Drake and J. Cole. I mean that Cassius. I know he.
I don't like Drake.
He doesn't like Drake.
I
I don't
like
really like J. Cole, honestly. That's just me. I don't like him. Like, I don't like his rapping like that. His old J. Cole, yeah. But, like, now it's just not me. But Drake, I like Drake's stuff, but, like, overplayed.
Overplayed. It's
He's
not even, the
overplayed.
quality's not even good. Like, my thing is, everyone says, oh, Drake sold this, Drake sold that. Drake could burp in a mic and it'd go triple platinum. And it's to that point where he's that big. I have respect for him for getting that big, but now it's like he's just putting out
Lil Wayne's album.
Lil Wayne's album. I like the only first half of that. The first
Yeah.
half was good. The second half didn't do it for me. I don't know why. Kind of just like
the first half, same. That's why it's not in my top 5. I feel like we waited way too long for an album that was subpar.
That wasn't his fault. It was that long.
I mean, no, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying, like, it was just subpar
Yeah.
for how long we had to wait for
And
years, you know. It's
Playboy Cardi's Die Lit.
yeah, Die Lit.
That was I enjoyed that album, but for me, I've been listening to Playboy before he even dropped Broke Boy. So I just think his old work's way better than his work now. Not way better.
The features are just.
Yeah, him and Uzi
really
always are
did
going to
it.
drop a banger.
The features really did it for me on this album. But I like features. That's just me personally. But
Yeah, no, you gotta have nice features.
yeah.
Those are our top 5. Those are honorable mentions. Did we miss anyone? Let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe. If you didn't see my last video, I'm doing the $50 giveaway once I get to 100 subscribers. Gotta follow my social medias though, because that's where I'm picking the winner. The social media with the most followers has it. I'm gonna leave a link in all of them. I'll record it for you guys. Swipe down, stop it, random person, free $50. So subscribe if you like it, share my channel, let me know in the comments what I could be doing better. Thank you guys, have a happy new year, hope it's nothing but all positive, be safe.
Adios.